So the other day, IGN did a Rift Apart preview, but it seems to be on Game Informer's page as well. But I don't know which is what and what's the what. This one's shorter on Game Informer's, so I'm gonna watch that one because I think it's less talking and more of the gameplay. Hopefully I'm right, so let's just jump right into it.
Hello and welcome to a new episode of New Gameplay Today. I am your host, Alex Stadnick. Joined with me, two of my furriest friends, Blake Hester. Hello.
Don't you ever say that about me
And Ben
again.
Reeves.
What is wrong with you?
And Ben Reeves. We're moving past it.
Oh, hello.
Today, we're giving you guys a quick look at Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I would assume you need no introduction, but this is the return to the Ratchet and Clank series that we haven't had in a long time. We had the 2016 game, but that was a remake. So I'm excited for this, guys. How are you feeling? You guys did the watch along a little earlier, right?
Yes, this game looks great. I'm really excited for it. I'm not a huge Ratchet head as the Phantom's called, but this one has certainly piqued my interest. If only because, God, it is beautiful.
Is that what we're called? Maybe I'm not initiated fully. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, the game looks gorgeous visually.
This
I
game
love all
is
the
gorgeous.
Details in the world. I love sci-fi worlds in particular. So yeah,
For sure.
this is so fun.
So so Reiner and I got a chance to talk to the developers during the preview phase, and they talked about how this
So they're not
game was
devs.
only ever going to be a PlayStation game, because we asked them about like the origins of the project, and they really said, you know, they were working on Spider-Man, they worked on
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know why that was ever even up for debate because Insomniac is a Sony-owned company as far as I'm aware, and Ratchet and Clank has only ever been PlayStation exclusive. There's never been a Ratchet and Clank title that's been on anything but PlayStation. So I don't know. It's kind of weird that they said it like that.
Sunset Overdrive, and the team wanted to come back to Ratchet, but they wanted the right way to do it, and through the SSD and some of the technical pieces of
Maybe
the
he meant
PS5, they were
only
able to accomplish
PS5.
that. As you see right here, right? She literally teleports seamlessly, like through using her Rift abilities, and it is incredible. And I can't wait to actually get to physically play it. Right?
Now hold on, I'm sorry. You said this game was only ever going to be a PlayStation game. Did you mean only ever going to be a PS5 game?
Correct. Excuse me. I just got too excited.
Oops, my bad, guy.
But
So
yeah,
you're saying they'll never port it to PlayStation 6?
this is a one and done deal, folks.
Yeah.
It's not coming to Stadia.
Can
Thank
confirm
God.
I
as of
think you
now.
probably can confirm. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So as you can see, this is, and if you click that, obviously you're here for the sweet Rivet gameplay, and that's what you're getting, voiced by Jennifer Hale herself, which is very exciting.
Dare I say it's riveting?
Ah, well done.
Thank you.
I wanted to pause them, and I find it kind of annoying that it's all talking, because I want to hear the game. I want to hear what the characters are saying, and I want to hear all that. But whatever. I really like that shield. I don't know what that's called. It probably says, honestly. I'll probably watch this a lot more, but I think that's really cool. It reminds me of way back in the day. I believe it was Up Your Arsenal. The Hollow Shield or whatever.
Bit of a clanker, I think. I don't know. It's been a while.
Let us know in the comments below. Was riveting a good joke?
I have
Yes.
no doubt that they will. But when we talked to Insomniac, they talked about Rivet gets introduced pretty quickly, and they really wanted to. The start of this was
I'm really excited to see how the story
They thought
goes.
about doing like the Bizarro world, right, where you go to a different dimension and Ratchet's kind of a mean soul, but then they wanted to examine like the idea of like what would Ratchet be without Clank, right? And this is kind of the look into that. And
That's how Rivet became a.
Oh, okay, that's interesting and insightful on the story. I just wanted to say though real quick, I'm really excited for the story of this game. I've never been that like engaged, I guess, in the Ratchet and Clank like story. Like I don't know, I grew up playing the games, but I always as a kid didn't pay all that much attention to story and just kind of focused on the gameplay. But I'm really excited for the story on this. They really poured a lot of heart and soul into this story, and you can really tell just from the little bits and pieces that we've gotten so far.
Character, basically, is what you're saying.
yeah,
Hold on. So is the implication there that Ratchet will not have Clank for the majority of his journey?
they wouldn't say to us. They showed in like the state of play, right, that Clank and Rivet are together, and Ratchet
Right.
is trying to get him back, right, and figure out what's going on.
That's really interesting.
So I'm
That they won't
excited.
say,
They talked
like-
about how you're gonna explore these worlds kind of in tandem, where Ratchet and Rivet will have different things to do on the same planets.
Oh, I bet every single one is going to be them just missing each other. That's going to be a really fun dynamic, I think. Because we saw in that, like, the State of Play trailer. Is it State of Play? Yeah. State of Play trailer that Ratchet was talking with Miss Zircon and then just missed Rivet and Clank. I feel like it's going to be that dynamic the whole game, maybe. But I feel like it'll happen a lot, at least.
Combining that with the interesting, they talked about like the different, what's the word I'm looking for? Like gear you can unlock and whatnot, and it's going to be an interesting balance to see how those two interact with each other.
Oh wow, this is you play in the holy sh.
Oh, we got some scale. You
Wow.
guys like cinematic stuff?
This is a very cinematic
Yeah, it
game.
looks
This
awesome.
game is amazing.
We saw some of the new weapons too. It looks like a little bit earlier, but
Yeah.
there's like a topiary gun. It looks like.
I love too that this game is so seamless. Like, there's not really been a game thus far that has kind of showcased the capabilities of the PS5, really, but this is nuts. Because, like you just saw, it's a cutscene. It's a very good-looking cinematic cutscene straight into gameplay. It's not the first game that's done it, I know, but I don't know. It's just I've had so many Ratchet and Clank games through the years, and going from seeing a ship floating in space for like 5 minutes straight on my old beat-up, scratched PSP copy of Size Matters to this, it makes me happy.
You can turn people into like plants.
Yeah. Yep, and get behind them like the guys using the shields. They wouldn't bow to normal weapons, right? So, this is another part too that Ratchet's
was
always
cool.
had the on rails sections, right? But when talking to them, they talked about like their experience on Sunset and Spider-Man that have really engaging, fun traversal.
Wait, I just realized, are these the robot guardian things on, oh my gosh, I can't remember the name of the plant. I'm so bad with everything. Yeah, this is Torrent 4. Those robots are the same robots in A Crack in Time, but this is in the other dimension, so they still function. And I don't know why I just noticed this,
system,
but
and
I
think
just...
that's part of what
It's cool.
the addition to it, right? Is bouncing off the walls, like making it feel a little bit more active instead of just jumping.
grinding on his shoulders.
I tend to try to temper my enthusiasm or when we do videos like this, but this is rad. Holy sh.
Right?
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't it, though?
Everything they've shown so far has me very, very excited.
This is...
I feel like Insomnia.
This is literally going to be the best Ratchet and Clank video game ever. I know it is.
Maniac is a kind of like the golden child or a shining example of AAA set pieces. You know, like I feel Naughty Dog, I think I've kind of got burnt out on their brand of them, but all the ones in Spider-Man are so good, and this looks to obviously carry on that lineage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, he said that they have to get the Dimensionator. So this is right after the beginning. Yeah, this is like right at the beginning of the game.
And we're gonna end it quick with a little look at Ratchet. This is from the beginning of the game where things are kind of going awry, and Dr. Nefarious
should just shut up.
the Dimensionator, I believe it's called. So, but
I have a question, Game Informer. I have a question. Why bring in people that don't know anything about this game or the games before it? The Dimensionator is not a new concept. I'm sorry, I'm not even that geeky about these games. I have been making a lot of games on Ratchet and Clank because they have been a staple of my childhood, and I've never stopped loving them. But even I know what the Dimensionator is. I know what it is. I know... Like, the one guy at the beginning even said that he's not been that big a fan of Ratchet and Clank. I don't know if it's the same guy that just said the Dimensionator, maybe. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Is it Game Informer? Is it IGN? I don't know. Who cares? It doesn't matter. If you seriously don't have any employees that don't care about Ratchet and Clank, which they obviously are digging it, because, you know, it's a gorgeous game.
This game looks great.
It's gonna be a freaking 10 out of 10. But why?
When's this game come out?
June 11th.
June 11, right?
Oh my
yes, sir,
gosh.
on PS5.
Oh my gosh.